Hey, my name is Selena. My life is a mess. I don't know how to sew, but I'm going to try to alter my clothing. Welcome.
Ryan Little.
Hello and welcome back to my corner. I am Selena and my room is a mess. I need to clean my clothes and I'm going to alter my clothes. Unfortunately, I do not own a sewing machine, nor do I know how to sew, period. So I am literally just going to take a pair of knife scissors that I got from Dollarama, which is not very good, but it does the job, to try to make some of my clothes fit a little better because, cut. Yes. I have no sewing skills whatsoever, like I mentioned, so I will not be able to do an actual base boosted thrift flip, but this will have to do. We're gonna get right into the video. Yeah! Hi, I moved you. We are now on this side of my bedroom, and I'm going to slowly show you what I'm going to cut up. I think I'm going to attempt to alter all of this. Oh, I should pose for the thumbnail. This is a good thumbnail. Give me a second. Hold up. Oh, here comes the lion man again. Oh, it's gonna be hot again. Oh, I'm gonna be sweating again. Oh, okay, thumbnail. Okay, I think that's enough. Alright, so I'm going to attempt to alter all of this. This might take 2 days. This might take 2 days. This might take 2 days. Okay, so it's about 48 hours and 2 mental breakdowns later, and I'm finally here to alter some clothing. We're gonna start off with the very first one that I've been meaning to alter for the longest time, and it's this pair of jeans. I really want to crop the bottom because it is a little bit long for me and it also looks just way too stiff. I'm gonna do the next 3 pairs of jeans type of stuff, which is gonna be super simple. I'm not even done freaking distressing the thing because it was taking too long. I don't know if I want to keep doing this. I'm regretting my decision to do a thrift flip because I don't know how to do thrift flips and I don't have the time or the patience to do thrift flips. I'm just going to be trying to distress all of them to make them look a little more natural, and then for this last pair of shorts I'm going to cut it to make it a little shorter so I can cover up the bottom without it looking too bad. And then I'm going to cut a couple of shirts. You know, that's customary for someone who doesn't have a sewing machine. So if you're triggered by cropping shirts, I'll put a timestamp there and then you'll be able to skip past it. Let's get started. Because I don't own a sewing machine, the materials I'm going to be using are super simple. It's just these knife edge scissors that I got from Dollarama and these safety pins that I'm going to be using to mark different places. So like I said, these scissors are from Dollarama. They're fabric scissors. They're like $3. They're not the greatest, but they do the job, and they're much easier to use than normal scissors, so I would definitely recommend getting fabric scissors. And then I'm going to use tweezers to get out the distressing, and those are the materials I'm using. Okay, so this is the first job to be done. It is my only pair of black mom jeans. As you can see, it actually fits really well. It's super stiff denim, which is really surprising since I did buy it from a cheaper brand, and the hem kind of makes me look super short even though it is high-waisted. So it's supposed to be, wow, the cinematography is not on point, but you get the point. It's supposed to be high-waisted, so then it's supposed to make my legs look long, but because it just cuts me off at such a low point, there's no distressing at all. It doesn't look at all natural, and I want to just cut the bottom, maybe rough up the edges a little bit, and then we'll see how it turns out. So first I made sure to fold the jeans flat so then it'd be easier to cut because I'm mostly focused on cutting the hem off. The hem is the most important part that I would cut with my fabric scissors, but I'm also looking to distress the ankle a little bit, just like a lot of the more trendy jeans that I've been seeing online. I've been seeing a lot of that type of style and I think it looks really cool, so I wanted to do that for this pair of jeans. So because I was going for that more ankle distress, I started off with scoring the bottom of the jeans just a little bit above the hem where I wanted the distressing to start, and then I would use those smaller scissors to help rip out the distressing, and then I'd cut. No, I cut it! everything's okay. I cut off the hem of my jeans. I tried to make the bottom a little more scruffed up, but I think I messed up, and now I am going to dye. Okay, so admittedly, it's not that big of a change. It looks pretty bad. Just kind of undone. The good part of it is that because I only cut off the very hems of the jeans, so they're still pretty long. So which means that in order to get rid of that mess, I'm just gonna cut this entire thing so then it stops at my ankle. Hi, okay, so quick change of plans. This is clearly a mess, and also it's not short enough anyway. So I'm just gonna cut off that piece, pretend it didn't happen, and then we'll have myself a nice ankle cropped pair of jeans. Hopefully. I know this is like, I'm making it so much more dramatic than it is because I'm just like cutting off the bottom of a pair of jeans. But I usually make it a rule not to touch my jeans because I don't have very many jeans and all these jeans are very precious to me and jeans are very expensive. So please pray for me. Please hope this goes well. This was already bad enough. Okay, they seem pretty straight. This is how it looks now. I know it's not that big of a difference, but I think it helps with making it seem a little more, I don't know, modern. I like the clean edge, but I know it'll become frayed in the dryer, so I'll show you what it looks like after I wash it. Considering I had that massive failure in the middle of trying to make it more altered, I say this turned out pretty well. I did want to make the bottom a little more distressed in that way, but I think that's a little bit too ambitious for me right now. Okay, that was a mess. Let's move on. Is the aftermath. This was the problem child. Oh no, imagine I had kept my jeans like that. I'd be, clown of the century. What is this? Hi friends! It's about 2 weeks later, hence the complete outfit change and the change of lighting, because apparently I have no concept of time whatsoever. I did end up only doing that one flip, but I did get into the wash and it came out. The bottom is a little more roughed up now, which is kind of sad because I wanted to keep the straight bottom, but I guess just be like that sometimes. But I'm gonna try to finish it today because at this point it's already been like 3 weeks since the last video that I posted. Again, it truly baffles me how often I'm able to put off doing things that I keep telling myself I will do. So, we're gonna get back into this thrift flip. So this pair is far from my favorite pair of shorts. I did crop it a while ago. It used to be a Bermuda short, so it went down to like here, and it was just overall unflattering because it's also like a low rise. So what I'm going to do with him is I'm also going to distress him just randomly here and there, just so it looks a little more natural. So I'm going to distress this. I searched up how to distress things, and I don't think I'm going to follow the instructions because I'm just going to figure out how to distress things on my own. I was told to make 2 strips, I believe. I don't remember how to do this part, but I believe I'm supposed to go in with a pair of tweezers to kind of loosen it up a bit first, or I'm supposed to pull the white thing. Oh. I did it! Well, no, I'm not done, but I did it. Oh my gosh, distressing pants is really frustrating. I'm not even done freaking distressing the thing because it was taking too long. I don't know if I want to keep doing this. I'm like regretting my decision to do a thrift flip because I don't know how to do thrift flips and I don't have the time or the patience to do thrift flips. At this point, the ripping out the seams had been taking a very long time, so I'm just gonna move on to the next 2 clothing. So I will move on. Okay, so this is gonna be the easiest pair to deal with. I already rolled it up to the length that I desire because it used to go down here. This is also one of the older pair of shorts that I own, so it's kind of like a low rise, which is not what I love, but we're gonna get the most use out of it. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just unroll it, cut just a couple rolls up because this roll is kind of thick, and then I'm just gonna leave it as it is. I don't know how to math this. Alright, wait for it. I learned how to sew. I mean, in retrospect, it wasn't that hard. It was literally just like, I got a needle, I got a string, I poked the string in, I mixed some knots, and then I finished. But for the past 16 years, I did not know how to do that. But a few weeks ago, my mom taught me. So now I am unstoppable. So for this shirt, if I had a sewing machine, ideally I'd be able to hem the bottom, but because I don't right now, and I also don't want to hem a whole shirt by hand, especially since I have not sewn before, I'm just gonna crop it very slightly. So it's not gonna be like a high top crop, it's gonna be like kind of up to a mid-rise, so around here. I'm also gonna keep it just a little longer just in case I do, like, I don't know, use my friend's sewing machine or something, so then I can hem the bottom. So I think around here will be good. That seems like a nice length, and then I'll be able to have like an inch to go up if I ever need to hem it. So I'm going to mark this with a slightly bigger safety pin. Let's see if I can do this with one hand and one hand on the tripod. And then I'll just cut it straight across like that, and then hopefully it'll be beautiful and we'll love her and I can wear it more often. Okay, so the last thing I'm going to touch today, and maybe in this video if I end up doing that, is this shirt. If this ends up bad, I will probably never try to cut up clothing in front of a camera ever again. This is okay. Everything is okay. Okay, so this is how the shirt is so far. I will show you a better view of what it looks like in the try-on clip. I know that there's honestly not much difference because I'm literally just cropping a shirt, and I'm sorry if that triggers you because I'm not really flipping anything. I'm literally just altering clothing. Here's the thing. I was going to alter this pair of jeans. I was gonna like rip it up and make it look a lot more natural, but I'm kind of scared to do that now because I realized literally the zero number of skills I have in just altering clothing, period. Apparently ripping up jeans is a lot harder than I thought it would be. I'm really sorry that I didn't get to show you, more flips in this video, but this is the first clothing alter video that I'm doing, and obviously also the first time that I'm altering clothing, period. That's not just includes, you know, cropping a shirt. I'll insert montage of before and after clips. I will actually go outside and model the few pieces of clothing that I altered to make up for the lack of actual alter skill in this video. So please enjoy.
Ryan Little.
say, if you made it all the way here, thank you so much for watching, even though this was clearly a very chaotic and messy video. I will see you in the next video. Bye. That's my bike. Jana!
Why are you here?
This was totally not posed, I mean. Hello, this is my friend Gianna. She lives pretty close to me, very close to me. I live over there and she lives over here. And I forgot that she lives here, but there's a fence that separates us.
I'll climb over for you.
Say hello.
For you.
She'll climb over. Goodbye. That's so funny. I have like no friends who live close, so I keep forgetting that she lives really close to me and I can literally like bike over and see her. Problem is there's this huge fence that like blocks her and me, so I have to like go all around over there in order to get to her house. But if I could jump a fence, that would be much easier to get to her then. Returning to my bike area.